Today I'm going to be reviewing these 4 headsets against each other. It is the Logitech Pro GX wireless Lightspeed headset. In this case it is the Shroud edition, but for the purpose of this review it's the same headset, just in another theme. I'm putting it up against the Logitech G535, which is my previously favorite, the Logitech 435, which I also think is very good for value, but also the Logitech 733. There is a new version of the Logitech 733 called the Logitech 735, but I don't think that headset is aimed towards gamers. It is not what I am looking for in a headset. It is made in one specific design for one specific type of audience, but not for me. I'm going to show you a microphone test of all the headsets. I'm going to rate the build quality, the sound quality, the value for money in my opinion, adjustability, battery, microphone quality, what in my opinion is based on the sound test, the fit/tightness and comfort of wearing it for a longer period of time. The Pro GX model has been the favorite for esports for a long time, but that headset is getting old. I think it's over 3 years old now, so how will it compare to the newer models? And I know there's also different kind of Logitech headsets out there, the 9 series and the 6 series, but those headsets is, as far as I know, not Logitech Lightspeed. They are Bluetooth connected. I don't consider Bluetooth good enough for gaming, especially if you are serious about gaming. I'm just a casual gamer, and even I noticed there's that lag in Bluetooth that just isn't there in Logitech Lightspeed. I'm going to place them 1, 2, 3 and 4 on the list, whereas the first place gets 4 points, the second place gets 3 points, the third place gets 2 points, and the fourth place gets 1 point. If you just quickly go over the build quality, it is clear that the G Pro X is another league than the other headsets. It also makes it heavier because it's made with metal parts, but actually even though it's heavier, it doesn't feel that heavy on your head. It's just like I also own the AirPods Pro Max headset, but they don't feel heavy on your head even though they are one of the heaviest headsets out there. So for build quality, I'll give the Pro X 4, the G733 3 point, and the 535 I'll give that 3 point, and I'll give the G435 2 points. It is actually good, the 435, but it's made from reusable plastics. I don't know, some people think this has a very plasticky feel and it don't feel like it's premium. It's because it's reused plastic and it has to be so lightweight than it is, so that's why it doesn't feel that premium. Of course, the Pro GX just feels more premium. So for sound quality, I still prefer the Logitech G535 as the main winner here. I give this 4 point as the winner on the list. I prefer it over the G733, which I think some are going to give a score higher than this headset. The G733 is just too boomy bassy for me, and it is too loud against my ears, and I can't wear it for a longer period of time even though I try to adjust the equalizer. So the second on the list is I put a G733 with 3 points because I know a lot of people like this sound, like this boomy bassy sound. It's just not for me. Some would like it. I prefer the 535. Then we have the G435 on the third place, give it 2 points. It is a flat sound, but it's actually quite good for both gaming, editing, and you can wear this all day. I have the Pro GX headset at the last place with only 1 point, and this is where I think I'm going to get some hate in the comments because a lot of people love this headset, but it is a noticeably older headset compared to the newer models. It's like listening to old speakers. It's flat. I don't think the sound quality is great. I actually think by the last 10 headsets that I have tested, and I think that it's worse than all of these 10 headsets. But the Pro GX is a 3-year-old headset, so maybe that's why, and these newer headsets it's just getting better and better. This is my own personal opinion. And then just take a microphone test so you can hear the microphone, and afterwards I'll rate them for you.
This is a raw audio test done with the Logitech G Pro X wireless Lightspeed headset. I have not changed anything but adjusting the volume to be as loud as the main track.
This is a raw audio test done with the Logitech G435 Lightspeed wireless headset. I have not changed anything but adjusted the volume to be as loud as the main track.
This is a raw audio test done with the Logitech G535. I have not changed anything but adjusted the volume to be as loud as the main track. This is a raw audio test done with the Logitech G733. I have not changed anything but adjusted the volume to be as loud as the main track. This is an audio test with the Logitech G733 that is not raw but with the blue voice enabled. I have picked the broadcaster settings for the blue voice, so this is just a test to hear that.
I think the microphone, we can almost compare the Pro X and the G733 as some of the best, but I think the G733 is just slightly better. So they'll get that 4 point and the Pro GX 3 point. I'll give the 535 3 point as well as the Pro X, because I think the 535 is just as good as the Pro X. It's just maybe even better if you could listen to it raw, but then there is the blue voice on the Pro X if you can adjust that the correct way. And then we have 435, which is actually quite good audio quality and microphone quality, but there is full room pickup, so you will pick up the environment keyboard, etc. If you have a mechanical keyboard, the players you are gaming with will hear that, and if you have a person sitting next to you, it will also pick up that voice in your microphone. It was a big problem when I was gaming with my son in the same room, so the people we were playing with were hearing both in my microphone. If this review is providing any value to you, then consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free, and I'd like to get to a point where some of these brands are sending me products so I don't have to buy them myself. In value for money, we have a clear winner with the 535 because it's half the price of the G733 and the Pro GX. So I think you're getting great value also because there is a little brother to this called the 335, which is wired, but it's actually quite the same headset, just wired, but it's half the price even than the 535. So I give it 4 points for that. And then the second place is the 435, great value for money. On the third place with 2 points, I give the G733, and the last place again is the Pro X with only 1 point because it's still the most expensive headset. In adjustability, I give the Pro X the most points because it gets 4 points because it has removable cups, it is the most adjustable and it's most flexible, and I think this is because it's meant to be worn all day for esports. The second on the list is the 435. It's very, very, very adjustable and it's very nice to have on your head. So I'll give this 3 points. On the third place, we have the 535 with 2 points. And on the last place, we have the 733 because it's just like the 535, just only tighter and worse to wear. And the adjustability is not there even at all. The battery life is the 535, which is the clear winner with almost twice as much battery range as the second place, which is G733. The G733 is only better than the Pro GX because if you turn off the RGB, it will last longer. Otherwise, the Pro GX is almost as good. And then the 435 has abysmal bad battery life. It's just almost unusable. I always end up using it with a wire. The scoring aligns up with my personal opinion. I'll still have the winner as the G535, and on the second place I have the Pro X. Closely to the second place I have the 435 because of the value for money is just so good on this headset, and on the last place I have the G733 because I don't like the sound profile and I don't like the comfort of that headset. But you can learn much more in this comparison right here, where I go in depth with these three headsets against each other. The G733, 535 and 435